Okay, I'm going to do a little review of this little saw I got, since I kind of go on that. I got this on Amazon. As you can see, probably seen them on there, Tie Toc. It, nice little 6-inch battery operated little chainsaw. And they're about what you expect out of them. Not too bad. I got this one for several reasons. Had decent reviews. Not too bad price, I think in the $45 to $50 range. Some are higher, some are lower. Had a case, had 2 batteries, had an extra chain, 2 chains, and it also had the feature to where you can oil it. It does come with, like I said, the case, which is nice. Chain, a little brush. I guess you want to be sweeping all the debris off there, or I just use a rag. It does come with a little file to sharpen the blade, but these, I would say this file is, well, let's call it junk. It's really, really, really rough. You want to go get a good file for sharpen your blade. I've got one I use already, so I use that to start sharpen the blade with. So far, I've only sharpened it a little bit. And a screwdriver here, Phillips, to adjust the tension on the blade. And it also has a little manual just to show you how to put it together and all that. But it's not too bad. It does have a nice one other feature on here. I don't remember, but it does show. So you're out there doing that. And it works okay. It's not like, but for what you need it for, cutting small branches, something like this. This is not a hardwood. It's a kind of a medium wood, and it cuts okay. But they're not too bad. Probably the downside is the strength of the motor, but that's what you're going to get unless you start getting a little better quality motor, better amps, and that'll give a little more power, because it does kind of bog down a little bit. And I think it also overheats a little bit as you're doing stuff. You start cutting a bunch, it'll just shut off, which I'm sure it's a safety feature to keep the motor from overheating. But you give it a few minutes and it'll start going again. And so I've noticed that cutting a bunch, and it'll just stop. Battery's still fully charged. I think the motor's just getting a little warm, probably just protective. I'm going to try and show how well it cuts here. Right here, about a branch inside here. So we're going to attempt a one-handed hold the phone kind of. See if I can't lose a finger in this process. Still got lots of branches on it, so. All right, so here we go. There you go. That's probably about 1.5 inch branch, something like that. And it does okay. Like I said, you cut through it pretty good. I've cut a little bit bigger, probably up to 4-inch, but you gotta take a little time in it. And it does have the other, you can see a bunch of stuff coming out of there. Little safety feature there, so you don't come back and cut your hands off or your face. But that is the oiler. Use that. Make sure you oil your blade. If you've never used one of these, keep it oiled and take it apart and clean it every once in a while inside there. Just get all the dirt and debris, because it'll suck it all up inside there. So overall, it's not too bad. This is actually the second one I bought. The first one I bought was a POS. It didn't work at all. It was inexpensive, and that's exactly what it was, inexpensive. It barely even cut through a twig before it stopped working. So that one's gone. Anyway, so I got this one. It's not too bad. I'd say for the price, it does its job. If you're going to do like heavy work, get something a little better. If you're just going to do some trimming around your house, this seems to work just fine. So just look at how the blade goes on, make sure it works good, and don't cut your fingers off, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.